every team has a system.
Absolutely.
And that's every team has a strategy. And football is just, it's so fun to watch. Big game this weekend, college, Alabama and Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's.
Fuck Alabama.
Well, you know, it's interesting. Pat McAfee, the show drives me nuts. But he has Aaron Rodgers one day. And
You ain't bet.
Well, you know what? You put him by himself. Howard Stern is probably one of the most brilliant radio hosts in the world. Mm-hmm. But you put him by himself, he's boring as shit.
Yeah.
Unless he has people to interact with and make fun of and all. Pat McAfee, boring as shit. I'll say this.
I can't watch the show. I can't watch his show.
No, but I watch him on College Game. Yeah. He's on the College Game Day. He's excellent because the guy's, first of all, he's got a guy on there with the fucking mullet. The guy's a grown-ass man in 2023 on a national team. He's got a freaking mullet. I mean, what the fuck?
Let the man have
and he has great people in there. And the good thing is, too, one of the announcers or reporters, reported that, he pays Rodgers almost $1 million a year and Saban $1 million a year. And it's funny, a lot of these guys.
He paid him $1 million to come on the show?
Rodgers helped make his company.
Of course. I remember it was on YouTube.
So he said on YouTube, his company, when he started, or the valuation was $10 million. Now his company's valued at over $500 million. He goes, it's because of Aaron Rodgers. Think about it.
Oh, he did.
Without Aaron Rodgers, what did he have? And now he's still there. And now you get to listen to Nick Saban. Nick Saban.
I didn't know Saban was on the show.
Saban's on every Thursday.
I didn't know that.
He's freaking hilarious. And you have, is it CJ Hawk? He played for the Packers. His last name is Hawk, one of the Hawks.
Oh, AJ.
AJ. He's on there. And then you have some really great guests. Mm-hmm. But every time Thursday, I make sure I get to watch it. Nick Saban has some amazing, amazing things to say. The man's 70-something years old.
Nick is dope, man.
But it's kind of like, and Alabama is Alabama, like you said. Everybody's catching up. The NIL is making... I mean, look at Sanders, okay? They get their ass kicked, got their ass kicked. And, okay, now, what are they going to be like? He got upset after the game and said that they got to have better luck. Well, you know what? They're mimicking you to a degree, all the hype that you bring. But the bottom line is, he's almost reminds me of a Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, none of these guys could really coach in the NBA because no one could do what they did. Mm-hmm. And Deion Sanders isn't going to find the people to do what he did.
Yeah.
It's just interesting that they lost. I mean, they should have won that game.
I'll say this.
He is. I don't watch the games with him to watch the players. No, I mean I watch every game. Okay. But I watch to see him too.
Oh yeah,
not many coaches do I watch to see.
Remember the Colorado and Colorado State game?
Oh hell yes!
I text my homeboy. I said, "When was the last time we stayed up to 12 o'clock at night to watch Colorado and Colorado State?" And the shit was crazy. But they don't have no discipline.
No,
because they have 17 penalties. You're not disciplined.
No.
And the crazy thing is, I think you got players taking too many snaps. So I think that's helping a lot of the penalty as well. But a lot of it is it's probably you don't even know it. It's probably they're taking on a lot of his attributes and not even paying attention to it.
Yep.
So I think that has something to do with it too. But let me tell you something. I'm praying that Florida coach can hold it together. I'm praying Saban stay in Alabama a little longer because if Deion gets to Florida or Alabama...
Oh, he'll go someplace else.
Let me tell you something, because that's the plan. He's going to be there another 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
But I don't want him at a big dog school like that because who's going to see him? Who's going to touch the recruiting? He's going to be a problem that nobody wants to deal with.
Yeah, no,
he's Pete Carroll, but...
At USC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but the good thing about him, too, is the way he talks about the kids, but I think it's like anything. If you're so great at what you do, people aren't going to be that way. Yeah. So, and also you look at their defense. Sweet frick me, Lord, mother of God. My mother passed away on, this year. She could come back and, score on the defense. And then again, look at USC's defense.
He ain't got no dogs. He said he about 8-9 dogs away.
But you know what? This is his first year. And, let's give him a chance. But, some of these games coming up for him, if their defense doesn't get better.
They lost the game they lost last week. Stanford, they should have won that because this.
I shut the game off.
Oh, you did?
I'm like, this is fucking boring. The shit. There's just. I literally thought it'd be like 60 after you're down 29-0.
Yeah.
And you look at Stanford. The only reason I kept watching Stanford for a while, the guy Troy Taylor's from Sacramento. He was at Sac State, and he's really worked his way doing it. My family and different people have met him. Really a great guy. But you know what? 29-0. And Stanford, who doesn't have the greatest athletes because they do have, like other schools, you got to fucking get great grades. Yeah. They fucking won.
That receiver?
I woke up in the morning, I'm like, what the hell?
That receiver?
Yes. He had, second half, he was like.
It was a perfect storm because Travis came back, and you could tell, like, you know, when you play corner, you know, 3 weeks out, you got, you know, that's timing, you out of shape, and plus he playing both ways. I think he played
How
over
about
100.
the touchdown where he broke the guy's ankles almost?
He didn't even get touched. He didn't even get touched.
It's like just watching that. But no, go ahead. Like you were saying.
No. I was just saying that, you know, I think Travis Hunter, I think he took too many snaps because he just came off an injury, so he was out of shape. But I don't want to take nothing away from the receiver for Stanford because that's a grown ass man. That boy about 6'3", 6'4", about 215.
Yeah.
Every bit of it. And when I tell you he moused the hell out of him. Oh, he caught that ball in behind his head.
Well, I love when they do You've Been Mossed on the weekends.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, or like when First Take does the pancakes with Jeff Saturday.
Yeah, I love it.
Jeff, don't take a head coaching job ever again. Sweet Jesus. You're much better at the analyst. Well, that's the thing about sports is people don't realize these are, you know, they're grown-ass men, but they're in college.
Yeah.